Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last time we learned a little more about Juan and Adrian, and Juan's former manager, Celeste in Pax or in Pa or whatever, who committed suicide 2 years ago. And she also happened to be Adrian's mentor. Anyway, today we're going to catch up with Edgeworth because he kind of showed up at the tail end of the part to prevent Gumshoe from getting fired. So, yeah. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick! I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And that's the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. Truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head. And this proof of Von Karma blood. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred Von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of Von Karma. 1 year ago. You cannot establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Well, that and the whole thing with, Damon Gant and just taking everybody down with them. But that happened before this game, and I'm sure everything was, reestablished for the HD, well, not HD, just the collection, 3DS collection, and then what's coming up, the HD re-releases of that collection. So, yeah. This little side tracking was not necessary, but whatever. Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? No, because you also had the stench of, you almost killed somebody, and, murder trial, but okay. To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Where did this hatred come from? Because it didn't matter. In both the Von Karma trial and the Gant trial, Phoenix was all like, oh man, I feel so bad for him. Maybe he does need to take a break. Then he takes the break and he's like, you left me. Why? Why? Like, come on, this is... Alright, whatever. I see. Let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, if it was Franziska, she would almost definitely say, I will defeat you this time the instant she saw me. But, the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. To save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Okay. Alright then. But do we have a profile? Yeah, okay, there's Edgeworth 25. Get the prosecutor. He disappeared suddenly a year ago. Okay, so I don't know why I thought him and Nick were like 26 or 27 now, but no, they're both still 25. They were in the same grade. They're 25. Then you. Deceased is not an age, but okay. Was Andrew's mentor and Corda's manager. Killed herself 2 years ago. Oh, maybe it wasn't like them having a love affair. Maybe they were talking about her? Okay, but wait. He mentioned teamwork. Can I show him stuff and he'll help out? No interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into what you show me, Phoenix Wright. Still stuck up as ever. Lotta's camera. No. Okay. We're just gonna go down the line then. No. Press conference ticket. Really? Wine glass. Okay, so, this was very helpful. Eh? Alright. Eh? I'm an attorney. Eh? Okay. Yeah? Alright. Eh? This woman is another key to the case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But suddenly, she was called away by production and became Juan Corda's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. But her death was a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle left unsolved. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? I present you. We are looking into leads. We can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person. Just tell it to me straight and say, I don't have any info. Eh? What you gotta say about her? Oh, okay. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Very interesting. Yeah, you're not gonna say anything about her. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? What is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. Spring sucks. Yeah, I said it. I love winter. There's an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Yeah, you ain't gonna say nothing about Lotta. Am I gonna tell you that she's been kidnapped? No. Alright. Fair enough. Just going down the line, you never know, you never know. Help might be in unlikely places. Alright. Well then, let's head on back. Oh yeah, that's right, I said I was gonna talk to him about something. No. Why do I keep pressing the wrong thing? But I don't have any new... Yeah, because you were like, oh, she was being sloppy, but... Wop, bop, bibla, bop. Yo. What's wrong? How much do you know? Well, that's not what I was expecting. What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep, but you're in prison. You're in detention! Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick? The Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she is a very important person in all of this. Well, that was interesting. Why am I back here? No. Hotel lobby. She probably won't have any info, will you? Nope. Alright, then. Well, Homeboy seems to know a lot about everybody. Why do I keep going to move? My God. Nope. Alright, then. I doubt you would know, but it won't hurt. Nope. Alright, then. Well... Wait, something changed. Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. And she has that psyche lock on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Wait. Because something still seems off about this food. Like T-bone steaks. He said, there's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Part of me is still thinking it was a plate that was found in here. Like the dish matches what was in here. But no, they don't say anything about the plate, just the bottle. Oh no. Okay, I don't know. Because Adrian's gone now. Did something change somewhere else? Oh. Okay, apparently it did. Missing suicide note. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? Wow, I was not expecting a freaking Phoenix Wright game to show a victim hanging! Wow! I mean, yeah, it's kind of off screen, but still, that is bleak. That is bleak. Then again, if Tarzan could get away with it, but the 90s were a different time, but yeah. Wait, no, was Tarzan in the 2000s? When the hell did Tarzan come out? I mean, it came out early enough to be in Kingdom Hearts. Okay, sorry, I gotta look this up. I know it has nothing to do with this game, but I need to look this up. Alright, 1999, tail end of the 90s. Alright then. Oh, yeah, he was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note. But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway. Part 1? Okay. Interesting. Let's look it over then. Deceased. Celeste Impax, found by Juan Corrida. Was her suicide note hidden? So let me guess, that was the trigger for, Homegirl McGee? Only one way to find out. And in the hallway, ba-doo-ba-doo-wop, and then we're gonna go over here to On Guard's room. Ba-ba-doo-doo. No! Okay. Do I have to go over the note with Edgeworth and I'm just being dumb? And I'm just jumping to conclusions? Tends to be the case. So we're just gonna go right on back to Criminal Affairs Department. A lot of menu navigation here, okay. And now, I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. 2 parts? Well, you just handed me as the first part of the report. Here's the second part. Why would you hand that to me? Okay, but the second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name. What? 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 Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself. That's what they all say. You think she's a strong career woman? That is just her image. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A secret? Her codependency. That's the key word. Codependency. The word most unsuited to describing that woman. So, how are Adrian Andrews and codependency related? Adrian Andrews' attempted suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Quite possibly because she had lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that... Is that what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's a person who looks for someone she can trust unconditionally. And once she finds that someone, she blindly follows them. Without someone to guide her, she feels uneasy and can't carry herself through life. And that's her codependency? When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the road before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then, that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. I'm just gonna go ahead and look it over and then present it to him, I guess. Tempter Adrian Andrews, reason shock from Celeste's suicide. Appearances can be deceiving. Such a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true. Miss Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. Alright. I think we can get to the bottom of her frickin' secret now. Let's go on back. Ooh, looks like something is changing. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Franziska von Karma. Miss von Karma? What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Pearls. You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. I'll show you something interesting, little girl. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detector. What? And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Do you have any new prompts? No. Let me refresh myself on that psyche lock, though. The motive for murder. You know something, don't you, about why Mr. Corda was murdered? Are you asking me? Don't tell me you can see inside my heart. No, but I can see the locks you have on your psyche. Don't remove her locks. Yeah, it's worthless to even ask. Okay, alright. Just had to get reacquainted with that. No, don't go to move, you freaking dummy. Alright. Here we go. This time, we're going full force. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corda murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Ungard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answer? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corda. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. You and Mr. Corda had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people bought into this story. As we expected, the world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corda? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Corda for this person's sake? Boo-wop. Yo! Celeste Impacts, your mentor. Why do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts, or Empire, I have no clue how to pronounce her name. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. She's sweating. Right before her death, she was Juan Corda's manager. So, I believe you got close to Mr. Corda so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with why her suicide, or with the way her suicide was resolved. Because, press on the right button here, making sure. Yep, her suicide note was hidden. This impacts the suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corda. Oh, so she was trying to get close to him to see if she could find the note so she could have peace of mind. Well, Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corda. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. It's the proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Your attempted suicide. Miss Andrews, you went through it too, didn't you? Went through what? A suicide. No, she did not. No, she didn't go through it because she's still here. She attempted it. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help and you live by yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie. A facade. Stop stealing Edgeworth's vocabulary. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly, like that, I died a death of my own. But, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corda of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. Well, what do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one most likely to want Mr. Corda dead. Me? Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? So, did she find the note and didn't like what she saw? It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews! This one thing is the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me. That's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so... I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the always thinking type. She never says anything carelessly, it seems. Thank you very much. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. What is it? Looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I have Mr. Ungard in your capable hands. Oh, leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands. Alright then. Well, what's going on? Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am. You don't look fine to me. Don't examine junk. We gonna leave. No, God dang it. Bobby, no. Leave. Thank you. And then Viola Hall, where you're not doing much of anything. The hotel lobby. You just standing there doing nothing. And then Wright and Co. law officers. So what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. You mean Miss Impact's suicide note? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver! Hello? This is the law office of Wright & Co. Okay, I forgot the voice I gave him. Screw it. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Oh, yeah, I can go with William Regal for this, alright. Maya! Where's Maya? As I promised, I've not come within a few feet of her this whole time. Phew. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait! Maya! Let me hear her! Very well. Ask my... Maya! Is that you? Sis! Ask my sis! Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off! Mr. Maya said ask my sis, didn't she? Sis? What's she mean by that? Oh my freaking god, you moron! Have Pearl channel Mia! Come on, Phoenix! You're a hopeless one. Sorry? Ack! There she goes, okay. God. Alright. Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want about her. Okay! How's Maya? She's safe. For now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Ooh, that's smart. That is smart. That is some smart shit right there. Yo. Alright. Wow. That is legitimately smart. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like this. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper. What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Arg. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Yeah, I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Dick right now. Oh! Oh, snap! Alright, what's this? Feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. I mean, drinking can help you fill up, so, you know. Alright, there's all sorts of things piled up here. But it's too dark to see. Oh wait, yeah, she is under the legal drinking age. Alright, yeah, don't drink, Maya. Anyway. Oh. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. And click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here where I could... Oh my freaking god, Maya. That's it! This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be the... my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried. Wait, did she actually escape? So this happened after the channeling? Oh yeah, because she did say, I wonder if Sis made it to Nick. So she escaped. I don't know what's happening anymore. Is this going to end in one day? I mean, if she's able to get out, then the kidnapper has no leverage. Okay, shit's getting real. See you all next time for the first day of the trial in Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Goodbye. And yeah, like as for prime suspect, I'm thinking Adrian. Like she must have found the note, didn't like what she saw, somehow saw Lotta, took the camera that had information, and I don't know, but she has that card. That means the kidnapper is tied to... I don't... Wait, the killer. Oh my freaking god, was he... So then did the dude, the kidnapper, the butler, bellboy dude, whatever, did he kill him? Why? Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have to wait for it next time. Goodbye.